YouTube friends, be Sherlock here, your certified yoga and meditation instructor and teacher for today's practice. Here I am with our very own Mother Nature. I've been in dire need of some grounding of late, and it just so happens I'm lucky enough to live a 10-minute drive from this beautiful reserve. White Rock in Springfield, Queensland has been one of my tribe's go-to grounding hikes for well over a decade now. And growing up in country New South Wales, Australia, the sounds of cicadas and native birds always brings me back to earth. Let me know in the comments your go-to for reconnecting. The holiday season is upon us, and we know it can become more stressful and less stress-free. By using postures that align with the energy centers throughout the body, this practice focuses on full body and energy flow to help realign the body, mind, and energy. This flow will give you a great recharge, preparing you for the weeks to come. And if you're watching this video later on, I'm betting stressful times are upon you too. This practice still holds the same principles and you'll find benefit, I'm sure. Whether you're feeling like a recharge to prepare for what's ahead, or you need a little booster for the energy centers, this one is for all of you. Let's meet on the mat. We'll begin this practice with a short breathing technique to draw our attention inward and provide a level of one-pointed focus. Soham, I am that, is an ancient Hindu mantra. Using the mantra with our focused breathing helps guide us and identify our oneness with the universe. Sitting up tall, hands placed in lap. Begin with a focus on the inhale and exhale. Inhale deep into the pelvis. Follow the breath along the spine into the crown of the head. Exhale, trace the breath back down the same channel from the crown to the base of the spine. Inhale, pelvis to crown. Exhale, crown to base. Now, with each inhale, mentally begin to chant So as the breath travels from the base of the spine to the crown. And on the exhale, mentally chanting Hum. Inhale, So, breathe from the base. Exhale, Hum. Breath traces from the crown back to the base. Continue this breath and mantra for the next minute or so. I'll let you know when it's time to return. Release the breath now. Witness as the breath returns to its natural rhythm. Come to sit in hero's pose, kneeling on your shins. Inhale, retain the breath in the pelvic bowl. Find extension through the spine, lifting the head and neck. And exhale, navel contracts, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead as you find length. Breath remains in the pelvic floor. Exhale, now rotate the torso to the right. Right arm comes behind, left hand maybe on the right knee. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, returning the torso now to the left. Left arm comes behind, right hand comes to the outside of the left leg. Beautiful. Continue with the inhale as you release. And exhale, rotate to the right. At your own pace now, using the breath as your guide to move with purpose through the twists. Perhaps you feel a sense of groundedness as your shins and tops of the feet press into the earth, as each hand touches the mat behind you. Breathe. Good. On your next inhale, release out of the twist. Pause here, hero's pose. Take an exhale. Place your hands on the mat in front of you. Come into a brief tabletop position. Take an inhale. Tuck the toes, ground through the hands, fingers spread wide. On your next exhale, lift the tail to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Step forward, finding a flat back. From tail to crown, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, navel to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the hands overhead. Draw the tail toward the earth, knit the ribs, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, drop the hands, sweep overhead, draw the tail toward the earth, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, followed by pelvic contraction, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, breath rises from the seat, hands to shins, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, with control, step the right foot back, coming into lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rotate at the hips, rise into crescent, sole of the rear foot perpendicular with the floor, engage the back leg. Now, mindfully, as you exhale, push through the ball of the rear foot, shift the weight to the front leg, find your balance. If you need to, draw the right foot to the floor as we prepare for Natarajasana, dancer's pose. With the weight in the left leg, micro bend in the knee, bend the right knee, draw the heel close to the glutes. Inhale, reach up through the crown, look for length in the spine. Exhale, grasp the inside of the right ankle with the right hand. Find your balance. When you have your center point here, inhale, sweep the left arm overhead, extend through the crown. Exhale, hinge at the hips and gently lean forward. Kick the leg into the palm of the hand. Use the breath to help maintain the posture. Inhale, lifting up through the chest, lengthen through the lower back. Exhale, navel draws in and slightly up. Mind's eye is in the pelvis, the sacrum, finding a center point of balance. If you fall out of the pose, that's okay. Try again. Find a little playfulness here. Beautiful. Release the back leg. Exhale, bring the hands to shins. Take an inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, hands to mat, step back into plank. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, draw the elbows close to the body. Whole body activation here. Exhale, slowly lower, down into Chaturanga. Inhale, push through the palms, lift the thighs away from the mat, chest to the sky, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, tucking the toes, raise the tail to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, push through the heel. Exhale, draw the knee to chest, gently step the foot between the hands. Inhale, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Option to rest the hand on the front knee or sweep the hands overhead, coming into Rudrasana. Exhale, draw the inner thighs toward each other, navel contracts to spine. Inhale, there is extension in the spine as you lift up through the heart, creating space for compassion, generosity, for connection. Exhale, navel draws to spine and slightly up. Take one more breath here. Beautiful. Inhale, push off the back foot, step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Exhale, allow the head and neck to hang. Inhale now, engaging the core, sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, drop the hands, sweep overhead, draw the tail toward the earth, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, followed by pelvic contraction, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, breath rises from the seat, hands to shins, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, with control, step the left foot back, coming into lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rotate at the hips, rise into crescent. Sole of the rear foot is perpendicular with the floor, engage the back leg. Again, mindfully, as you exhale, push through the ball of the rear foot, shift the weight into the front leg, find your balance. Again, if you need to, draw the right foot, left foot this time to the floor as we prepare for dancer's pose. With the weight in the right leg, micro bend in the knee, bend the left knee now. Draw the heel close to the glutes. Inhale, reaching up through the crown, looking for length in the spine. And as you exhale, grasping the left ankle with the left hand, finding your balance. When you have a center point, inhale, sweep the right arm overhead, extending through the crown. Exhale, hinging at the hips and leaning gently forward, kicking the leg into the palm of the hand. Use the breath here to maintain the posture. Inhale, lifting through the chest, lengthening up through the lower back. Exhale, navel draws in, slightly up. Mind's eye is in the pelvis, in the sacrum. Finding that center point of balance. Remembering to find a little bit of playfulness here. And a couple more breaths. Beautiful. Release the back leg. Exhale, bring the hands to shins. Take an inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, hands to mat, step back plank. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, draw the elbows close to the body. Whole body activation here. Exhale, slowly lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, push through the palms, lift the thighs away from the mat, chest to the sky, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, raise the tail to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweeping the left leg to the sky, push through the heel, and exhale, draw the knee to the chest. Gently step the foot between the hands. Inhale, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Option to rest the hand on the front knee. Or you can sweep the hands overhead, coming into Rudrasana, low lunge. Exhale, draw the inner thighs toward each other, navel contracts to the spine. In inhaling, there is an extension through the spine as you lift up through the heart, creating that space for finding compassion, generosity, and that much needed connection. Inhale, exhale, navel draws to spine and slightly up. One more breath. So good. Inhale, push off the back foot. Step forward, fold forward, Uttanasana. Exhale, allow the head and neck to hang. Take a little moment here. Inhale, engage the core. Sweep the arms overhead, Urdhva. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Let's take a little moment here to reconnect our breath and body if we lost our rhythm. Observe any sensations throughout the mind and body. Moving into a variation of Baddha Konasana now, butterfly pose. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead and rise onto the balls of your feet. Slowly lower now, with your feet together, heels lifted, resting the fingertips on the floor as you begin to find balance. Turn your knees and toes out to the sides, keeping the balls and heels of your feet connected. Engage your core, lengthen through the spine and bring your hands either side to your knees or in prayer position at heart center. Balancing butterfly pose. Beautiful. As we inhale, follow the breath from the pelvic floor, rises into the crown of the head. And on the exhale, navel contracts and shifts slightly upward as the breath cascades from the crown back to the base of the spine. Invite peace and a sense of positivity as the breath reaches the crown. One more breath here. So good. Release the fingertips to the earth as you slowly draw your knees together and find your way to the mat. Soles of the feet to the floor, knees are bent. Inhale, finding length in the spine as you lean slightly back. Engage the core, lift the feet and raise the shins parallel to the mat. It's a variation of Navasana boat pose. So as we exhale, sweep and extend the arms to shoulder height. Draw the navel to spine. Inhale, lengthen the front torso, expanding through the chest. Exhale, and if it's in your practice, extend the knees, raise the legs to 45 degrees. Balance on your sit bones here. Breathe. Inhale, breath rises to the navel. Exhale with focus, followed by slight pelvic contraction, navel to spine. Using the breath, find a sense of trust in your own ability. Notice how the breath stabilizes the pose, how the breath stabilizes your mind. Beautiful. Release the arms, lower the feet to the mat and extend the legs out in front. When you're ready, you can prop yourself up with a blanket here to assist the range of motion for your pelvis if that's more comfortable for you. Otherwise, no blanket is needed. Open the left leg out to the side, bend the right knee and bring the heel in towards the groin. Inhale, extending up through the spine, finding that length, and engage the extended leg. Exhale, hinge at the left hip crease, rotate the chest toward the sky as you fold toward the left leg. Inhale, release the left elbow to the inside of the extended knee, and exhale, reach the right arm over the head toward the left foot. And if you have enough space, try to reach for the toes of the extended foot. There's no need to ground down through the sit bones. If you find the opposite side hip lifting, that's okay. Gives us a better range of motion, probably a better opening. Inhale, lengthen and rotate the spine. Exhale, draw the navel in and slightly up. Gaze can be towards the sky. Draw your attention, however, to the third eye. Perhaps you find a moment of clarity. Beautiful. On the next exhale, gently release out of the twist. So engage the core, raise the torso. Opening the right leg out to the side now. Bend the left knee and bring the heel in towards the groin. Inhale, extending up through the spine. Exhale, engaging the extended leg and hinging at the right hip crease. Rotate the chest toward the sky as you fold toward the right leg. Inhale, releasing the right elbow to the inside of the extended knee. Exhale, reach the left arm overhead toward the right foot. And again, if you have enough space, try to reach for the toes of the extended foot. So if you, on the inhale, find length through the spine. So always finding that length, creating that space. And on the exhale, just take it a little further into the fold and the twist. Again, no need to ground through the sit bones. Inhale, lengthen and rotate the spine. Exhale, drawing the navel in and slightly up. Gaze can be towards the sky. Perhaps you create a little space to allow for that clarity to flow. Good. Engage the core, raise the torso, gently unravel from the twist. Come to find a supine position. As we come to shift to Matsyasana, fish pose, it's important to know the modifications and, as always, only go to where your body allows for that moment. So option here to use a bolster or a rolled up blanket. They're for a supported fish pose. Place the bolster lengthways from the small of your back to the crown of your head, and your back and head can be supported. Allow the heart and throat to open as the arms fall to the sides. To deepen the posture, extend the legs out long. Now, if you're coming into the full pose, extend the legs, tuck the palms down under the buttocks.
Draw the shoulder blades under the chest. Now using the strength and support of the upper back, shoulders and forearms, lift the chest and gently bring the crown of the head to the floor. Always use the strength of the upper back and support of the forearms to minimize the weight of the head. Draw the thighs together, point the toes. Inhale, sense the breath as it rises from the base of the spine into the collarbones, into the throat. Exhale, release the breath. Let the navel fall to the spine. Slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Matsayasana allows for the release of any tension blocking our true authentic voice. It allows for the flow of creative expression. Surrender into your inner intentions. Breathe and let go. Good. Well done. Push up through the elbows and the forearms. Lift the chest to gently release the head. Release the hands. Allow the shoulder blades to find the mat. Take a moment here. Observe any sensations of the body, of the mind. With the legs extended out long now, we'll move into Shavasana. Allow the feet to fall to the sides of the mat. Arms by the side, palms face down. Gently tuck the blades under the chest. Draw the chin slightly away from the chest and relax the jaw. Relax the brow. Begin to draw your attention to your breath. On the inhale, the breath fills the pelvis, the sacrum, spills into the navel, the chest, the throat. It reaches the third eye and makes its way to the crown. As you exhale, allow the breath to release from the crown, following the path back to the pelvis. Inhale, the breath fills the body, each energy center at a time. Exhale. Breath releases back down the path to the pelvis, creating harmony and ease. Become aware of your breath. Has it returned to its natural rhythm? Simply observe. Begin now to find movement with a wriggle of the fingers and the toes. You can gently rock the head and neck. When you're ready, roll to one side. Observe. Rise now to a comfortable seat. Eyes remain closed. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, draw the palms to meet. And as you exhale, guide the hands to heart center. Notice the prana, life force energy, as it moves through the pockets of space. Perhaps you sense harmony now. In honor of all that you are. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for yoga today and for allowing me into your space. We have a meditation for you to increase your energy right up here. And if you found value in this video, it would mean the world to me if you would like and share, and to ensure you never miss any of my weekly uploads, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Keep being the energy you want to see in this world from your space, at your own pace. Namaste.